Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will show you how to paint the background of this painting, and it's going to be a two-part tutorial again. So now we're going to do the background, and in a later tutorial I will show you how to paint the unicorn and the foreground. I hope you will enjoy this video. If you do, leave a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, comment them down below. So, on to the painting. The sky gradually changes from a light purple to a light yellow. I myself see this often in the morning. For this color I use a mixture of carmine and brilliant blue and a lot of titanium white. For the yellow color I mix primary yellow and titanium white, and of course blend these two into each other. With still some light yellow and light purple paint on my brushes, I start painting the forest furthest away. With this, the olive green gets lighter, which is normal for objects that are further away. And by adding more and more olive green, the forest closer by becomes darker. For the grass on the other side of the lake, I mix primary cyan, olive green, dark, and titanium white. I want the grass to have a cool tone because of the weak morning light. The color of the water is a mixture of primary cyan, olive green dark, a little bit of oxide black, and titanium white. Because of the weak morning light, there is not much color and also not a lot of light to be reflected, and therefore the color of the water is kind of dull. But I actually really like the color that came out of this mixture. I used the same green mixture as before to finish the grass on the other side of the lake, and also for the little piece of grass in the foreground. I decided to blend a little bit of permanent green dark into the foreground to emphasize that this piece is closer, as objects that are closer are often more dark. To line out some tiny waves and shimmerings on the lake, I add small white lines near the banks of the lake. For lining out the bank on the other side of the lake, I use a mixture of burnt umber and oxide black on a palette knife. And I use a similar mixture but with less oxide black for the tree in the foreground. I want this tree to be fairly simple so it doesn't draw too much attention. And I create leaves with a mixture of olive green dark and permanent green lights. I don't want the colors to be too flashy, light or warm because of the earlier mentioned weak light of the morning. I do add some yellow-green to create depth in the canopy because not all leaves in a tree are the same color or reflect the light in the same way. I lighten some parts of the tree trunk with warm gray. This creates depth and texture and let it appear more natural overall. With the same color, I create the trunks of the trees in the background. These trunks are simple lines, nothing more. I add some sap green to the trees in the background to create some variation and some more detail, as you will always see more detail in objects closer by. And I connect the grass a little bit better with the forest in the background with a mixture of permanent green light, olive green dark and titanium white. And that was it for this first part of the tutorial. Subscribe and turn on the notifications to be notified when the next part, in which we will paint the unicorn and finish the foreground, will be uploaded. See you next time and have a nice day.